It's me, Cody, here with another video for you guys today, and all the way from Australia, we've got this amazing box set from Umbrella Entertainment for you guys. This is the 1993 classic?
Maybe cult?
Maybe cult, I guess is a word. Super Mario Brothers, starring Bob Hoskins, John Leguizamo, Dennis Hopper, and Samantha Mathis. We got a very, very premium release of this movie from Umbrella Entertainment, and it is packed full of materials. But before we get started, I just want to give my thoughts on, just how this movie has just turned 30 in this past few months. And it has definitely earned its place in its little niche corner with fans of film, not necessarily with Nintendo and Mario fans, but it is a movie. It is one of the movies of all time.
It is definitely one of those.
But Connor actually, like a few months ago, he's behind the camera right now, actually watched this movie for the first time ever. I don't think you didn't even know that this existed until I said something.
I had no clue this is a thing.
Well, what did you think of it?
I thought it was definitely one of the movies of all time.
Right?
It's probably the most accurate description. Having loved The Room, I don't even know if this movie counts.
I literally told him that this movie is like all the fun of Tommy Wiseau's The Room, but with like really weird special effects. Dennis Hopper he's overacting. It's Mario. It's got the Mario title on it. It's a very bad movie with fun elements. But yeah, we have this premium box set. I never thought this would ever be released, so we're going to go ahead and do an unboxing of this. But stay tuned to the end of the video. We're going to be doing a giveaway of my original Blu-ray copy of the movie here. Same company, Umbrella Entertainment. It will play in every single Blu-ray player. So if you guys want to enter, comment down below your favorite scene from this movie. Tell me what you guys thought of the movie, and I will pick someone in the comments randomly to win this. But yeah, Connor, are we ready to unbox this?
I'm ready.
Let's do it. All
so
right.
Ready.
So yeah, this is a really hefty box set. They really didn't need to go all out with it, but we do have a lot of great bonus materials that are being put out on this set. The one thing I do want to bring up, actually, is that they did a new 4K scan of the movie, of course, but they also did a work print cut that they call the lasagna cut. The way that they explained it is they found an archive of footage that was never released, and essentially took 5 different versions of that work print and layered it together to make it look at the best that it can look. So we have a whole 2.5-hour cut of the movie now versus the hour and a half that we actually got. So a whole extra hour of fun. Right, Connor?
No.
I'm not going to be doing a party with that one. It's not the Mario party you're looking for, is it? But yeah, there's a lot of great bonus features. There's a lot of archival commercials, TV spots, trailers, and some great behind-the-scenes commentary from the cast and crew arguing with each other whose fault it was that the movie flopped. So I think it's got a lot of great bonus material on here. But yeah, there's a lot of fun stuff on here. But inside is what counts, guys. This right here, we have the set. Of course, has this original artwork from 1993 that they used for like promotional stuff like T-shirts and I remember 7-Eleven actually did some cups, so this artwork was on there. It's really cool. Here's the back there. You got the Goombas going on that say, "Where are those plumbers?" Because plumbers were illegal in Dino Hatton. But yeah. This, again, is a very hefty set as everything falls over. But, yeah, very cool.
I held it one time. It was not light.
It's like holding a brick.
I don't know, bricks are usually a little heavier, but...
Yeah, the weight comes from these books, man. So we'll get to the books in a second. So here is the Blu-ray, or the 4K right here. Again, same artwork that they used back in '93. I love that they use that like really interesting pop style artwork that they use right there. And then you have the Trust the Fungus quote right there. This is in fact called the Trust the Fungus edition of the movie right here. Let's go ahead and take the slipcover off right there. There is the original poster art going on. Very nice, very snazzy going on right there.
Wow.
Oh, it's very sleek, isn't it? But there's the back there as well.
Wow.
And inside we got some great goodies going on. So this is the 3-disc edition of the movie. Of course, we have the 4K going on right there, the Blu-ray, and the 3rd disc is the all-new compiled, bonus material that they put in here for this set. And this edition specifically comes with the posters. So let me set this right here. But the posters are actually front and back, really nice. There's the original poster right there.
Oh my gosh, they make the M with their legs.
I know, right?
It's like they really embody Mario.
Yeah, right. And then there's the back. Get some of that John Leguizamo, the Donkey Donk going on back there. And then the second poster, these are the international posters. So we have both the Japanese posters right here. So there's this one, which I like this. It's kind of like an old Joe Struzan style drawn artwork going on right there. And then there's the other one right there. Not as impressive.
That's insane.
But yeah, the promotion for this movie was intense. At one point, back in the 90s, they had a whole video game exhibition dedicated to promoting new stuff from Nintendo. And when they did that, they were promoting the movie alongside them doing promotion for the Super Mario World game on the Super Nintendo. So Mario was king back then, man. So when they announced they were doing a live-action movie, everybody was on board until they saw the trailer. And then it was a disaster from there. Alright, I don't know how well this is going to pick up on camera, but we also get this really nice sort of framed film cell for the movie. This is actually just the logo of the movie. So from what I've heard, you get like one of 5 different images inside the film cell. And there's that. Then we get some postcards, or well, not really postcards, I say art cards, but of some behind-the-scenes stuff back here. I'm looking from the back. I'm assuming that says that's the city with the swamp. You got Daisy and Luigi, or no, Yoshi right there. Koopa. There's Mario and Luigi. That really awkward scene with Mario copping a feel. Mario and Luigi again. And then behind-the-scenes shot from one of the makeup artists and stuff for a character that's a kind of background going on there. And then we're going more into, well, let me go ahead and get this out of the way. I explained to Connor what Pogs were, but back when we were kids, Pogs were a thing, and this is just a sticker sheet recreation of the Pogs for the movie right there. Now we got these 3 different books. These books right here are pretty much the heft of the set. There's a lot of behind-the-scenes stuff, but they did do a recreation of the official movie magazine from the 90s, and it's kind of weird because they actually do promote, this is going to be funny, they promote Super Nintendo games in here for Terminator 2 and Alien 3. That's interesting. But yeah, that is the little promotional book that they did back in '93, the official movie magazine, and they're promoting the cards as well. Next up, we have one of many script books, or scripts in this book. For those of you guys that do not know, the infamous nature of this movie is that there were so many chaotic interferences with the movie's production. From what I remember, they 10 days before filming, the director got a revised script and had to pretty much reset everything that he planned, and he upset people, including Dennis Hopper, who pretty much threw a book at the director. And they had to revise a lot of scenes from the movie, and that's because there's at least 3 scripts out there for this movie that have been redone. And this is all of them right here. It's just a script book with a Q&A, obviously. Nothing too special there, unless you guys really want to see the alternate script. But the big book right here is this really hardback book right here that they put out that is essentially a nostalgia trip for this movie. You get a lot of behind-the-scenes stuff, some photos from behind the scenes and stuff, and there's even a section dedicated to the merchandise and stuff. So yeah, we go and check this out real quick. There's the opening page right there, greeting you. And one of the things I want to bring up actually is interesting, Connor. You might actually find this interesting.
Oh yeah.
They were at one point going to put characters from the game in here that looked kind of like their video game counterpart.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they actually did art style for it. Like, for instance, we have the Piranha Plant. The Piranha Plant from from the video game. They were going to do that. I don't know why they didn't. It might have benefited. We also have the Thwomp Rocks right there. That's interesting. They ended up just doing a homage to Thwomp by calling it a bar, I think, or a dance area.
Yeah.
The Koopa Troopas were not going to look like they did in the movie, but this is what they ended up looking like in concept, but it didn't fall through that way. I'm trying to find the one. You want to see what Koopa was going to look like originally?
Yeah.
He didn't look like Max Headroom, which, by the way, is Annabelle Jankel and I can't remember the other guy's name. They created Max Headroom. Yeah, here's the different concepts for Koopa, because they were really trying to go for that Bowser look.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, that probably would have been nice, but
yeah, a little medieval-looking one that's in here somewhere. It's kind of weird. Yeah, it looks more like something you'd see in a Link or what is it? Friggin' Zelda movie. It would probably benefit from those type of looks. It is weird. It is weird seeing what their original like looks were. Like, you got all these like mushroom heads for Toad. Like, yeah, it is interesting. Very interesting stuff. And you got like concept art for the vehicles and stuff like that. But where I was really kind of interested is, of course, being a geek. See, here's that Nintendo conference I was telling you about, where they brought the stunts or the props and stuff like that to announce the movie. You have Bubsy with them.
Bubsy.
Yeah. Bubsy is a video game character that flopped so hard that everyone forgot about him until Nintendo decided, hey, let's resurrect that.
Ridiculous.
Nintendo, you don't make good decisions sometimes. Here is I'm holding one of them. But yeah, there's some the behind the scenes photos of the Nintendo. I think this might be like an E3 conference from '93. I don't know, some sort of convention, but they're promoting Star Fox and a bunch of games that were coming to the Super Nintendo. So that's pretty cool. And then you have the merchandise section, which I think is pretty cool. I love me some nostalgic merchandise. You have, the toys, the figures, and stuff like. There's a full set of the Ertl figures, right there, which is pretty
nice.
Cool. But the one thing I told you about earlier that I was really, really interested in is the fact that they actually were apparently doing a concept for Yoshi, a figure for Yoshi. Real quick, here's the Devo Chamber play set and the police car. But yeah, there is the concept figure for Yoshi, which apparently was supposed to happen, and from what it's being said, you gotta remember this movie came out the same year as Jurassic Park. As a matter of fact, this movie came out a week before Jurassic Park did. And it probably looked too much like a Velociraptor. So you have all these great little behind the scenes details that are really fun to look at, but then you got interviews and stuff like that. So not to go too much into it, it does also talk about the restoration of the film, as well as the lasagna work print that I brought up earlier. So yeah, that is essentially, this set is just completely packed with stuff. I can think of 1,000 other movies that probably deserve a release like this, but hey, you know, I bought it. But yeah, guys, that is right there, the Super Mario Brothers 1993 film from Umbrella Entertainment on 4K Ultra HD. Unfortunately, this specific set has been sold out for the last few months that it's been available, so you cannot get this big box set. They currently are doing a giveaway on their Facebook page and stuff like that for the number 1 out of 2,250. And if you guys want to go enter for that, there's your chance to get a set like this. But if you do want to have just the standard 4K of the movie, it is widely available. You guys can pick up a copy of this through any of your online stores, deep discount, whatever, or through Umbrella Entertainment themselves. So, yeah. And like I said, you guys can enter for a copy of the Blu-ray. This is my old release right here. If you guys want to enter for this, like I said, feel free to leave a comment down below your favorite scene from the movie, or favorite moments, or any nostalgic moments you have from this movie, and we'll pick a random comment at in the next video that we do, I guess. So, Connor, anything else to add? Feel free to throw any kind of input you want in.
Yeah. I like a lasagna.
Oh, God. Yeah, I guess I do too. Oh.
I love lasagna.
Some mushrooms.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you tell him about the lasagna cut?
Yeah, I did.
That's why I said that. Just for anyone counting at home.
All right, Connor. Yes, I'm on top of it.
All right, cool.
Oh man. But yeah, Connor's a little too young to remember this movie, and we had a movie night watching this, and his face was just like, "What am I watching the whole time?" Really ridiculous movie. But anyway, guys, as always, if you like what you see, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and I will be back with more videos soon. I'll talk to you guys later.
Okay.
Good?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, that's it. Simple.